we cannot do wines of France without Bordeaux. You know, I love Bordeaux. I'm doing the Bordeaux series on the podcast monthly. There's a release about an area of Bordeaux, and episode 557 actually included Saint-Emilion. That's where we covered it fully. So if you want to go back and listen to the show, you can learn more about the area. But basically, this particular wine is really special, but Saint-Emilion is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The cellars here are carved out of solid rock. It's a beautiful city. The ancient Romans were here. The Chateau Ausone, which is one of the top chateaux here, is named after the Roman poet Ausonius, who spent some time in Saint-Emilion. 800 plus growers. The quality has really increased in recent years. A lot of limestone here, some gravel, and then some clay as well. We have different styles based on where things are grown. In 2019, Saint-Emilion became the first place that said, by their decree, that all winemakers have to practice 100% self-sustainable wine growing. So either high value environmental, or you can't use pesticides and herbicides, environmental methods of organic or biodynamic. It is written in their decree. So that is really impressive. Go Saint-Emilion. Very long growing season, last to finish harvest, usually in Bordeaux. As I mentioned, the top estates are on limestone or on clay, and there's a bunch of in-between soils as well. Rich red wines of Merlot and Cabernet Franc, mainly with some Cabernet Sauvignon, especially as things are heating up with climate change. Easy to enjoy. Wines mature between 4 and 8 years unless they're very serious and expensive wines. This particular chateau, 2022 Chateau Milon Saint-Emilion Cuvee Caprice. It's owned by Alexia and Pierre Boyer. 8 generations have owned chateau in this area. It is the sister property to Clos de la Cure. Average vine age, 30 years, which gives the Merlot a ton of flavor on sand, sandstone, clay, and gravel. So you have some heavier soils on the clay, some lighter soils with the sand and sandstone, and what you get is an earlier drinking Merlot, vinified in concrete tank, cold maceration. They do punch downs, then they press the wine later. They do a post-fermentation maceration to get some color and flavor. It is aged 6 months in new oak. It is such a delightful kind of earlier drinking style of Saint-Emilion. I love it for that. Very dark in color. So it's not transparent. You can't see your finger through it at all. Pretty dark, although the alcohol is not very high on this wine. Let's spin it around the glass and take a sniff. Oh, I mean, I smell like forest floor. It smells a little bit like olive paste and dark fruit, some dark cherry. Just a lovely, full, rich wine, really satisfying. It has a little bit of orange peel to it also, which is unique. Let's take a sip. Tobacco, earth, a little bit of like graphite even, tons of red fruit, a tiny bit of baking spice from the oak, a little bit of leather. Nice tannin, but not over the top. This is not a huge wine, nice medium-bodied wine. Again, all the reds in this set are things that are medium-bodied for fall. We're not in winter yet. We don't need something really, really heavy. This is something that's medium-bodied. So yes, you can have it with red meat, but you can also have it with white meat. You can also have it with vegetarian dishes and not necessarily mushrooms. You might be able to enjoy this wine with some peppers, some roasted red peppers. This is a wine that is smooth, but it has a little bit of tannin and it has really rich flavor. I love it. It really is a drink now Bordeaux, which is sometimes hard to find from Saint-Emilion, where some of those wines are a little more age-worthy. A delicious, delicious wine. Open it and enjoy it with friends and enjoy it with a meal.